So what's up everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is either Danny's Way or DJ Lock and Key, whatever you guys prefer. So anyway, the discussion that I would like to talk about is Antonio Brown being a little bitch. The guy is an excellent football player, but he didn't perform very well this past season for the Steelers. And since he's not getting his way like a spoiled little rotten baby that he thinks he is, he wants to go to the 49ers. Like, really? You want to do that? I always thought I had good respect for the player. I even have his number on a t-shirt. But good things must come to an end some one way or another. Antonio Brown is just being a greedy little bastard. He's getting a lot of money too. And he bailed on his team the last game of the season. And what more does he want from people? The fact of the matter is, it's like the Kaepernick situation. Kaepernick situation is very similar to Antonio Brown. But he likes to blame it on being racist, and it has nothing to do with that. Once you have reached your prime and you lost your prime, he didn't even win the Super Bowl. That's why they let him go. And they benched Alex Smith for him when Alex Smith was once a 49er. And the only problem I see with that is people who get paid too much money and automatically think that the NFL owner owes them, or has them to keep a guarantee that they stay on the team. No, you do not need to be greedy with that shit. And the only thing I see is that same thing is happening with Antonio Brown. He's getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars for playing like shit. Since he didn't show up on the last game of the season because he didn't show up to training for practice before the games for that final week of football, he lost out on playing time that day. And if he wants to be a baby cry and want to leave town, he can go leave town if he wants to. I mean, you can go, no one's forcing you to stay here. But the one team that he wants to go to is the 49ers. How in the hell are you going to win with a team like that? You ain't going to perform the same. Look at Mike Wallace. Look at all the other people that were once Steeler players. They were released, traded, let go, whatever you want to say. And all facts of that. Simple. People just need to shut the hell up and do their job as a player. If you're not showing up to play the game correctly, what the hell are you doing in the game? Right. Nothing. Get the fuck out of there then. Like, all you gotta do is you're required to go to practice and everything, as well as keep your mouth shut and never get into trouble with the law. Also, he's gonna end up getting cut by the team because he didn't even show up to court on a domestic dispute. Whether the dispute, the domestic violence part of it, the domestic violence part of him pushing his wife or his ex-wife or whatever, pushing her out of the door because he didn't want her there. He told her to leave, but if you are in someone's house and they want you to leave and they keep telling you to leave, they could push you out if they want to. It's your property, legally speaking. But sometimes you go over the limit of pushing somebody out of your property, which they don't want to go, so you continue to push on them some more. And then this other situation, Le'Veon Bell. He's my same age. He's one dirty son of a bitch. He was a good running back when we had him. Now, if he leaves to go to another team too, that's a different story. I mean, the team has given him the money that they think he deserves. He thinks he deserves tons more money, which I don't believe that he does. He can do whatever he wants to do. Like, no Antonio Brown, no Le'Veon Bell, bro. Whatever happened to being loyal? Steeler faithful to the end of your career. I agree that everything has to be fixed according to what Hines Ward said about what's been happening. But if the players keep having attitude problems towards ownership and all that, you just walk the hell out of the door. And another reason, you just gotta do what you're told, show up to practice, play games, and try not to get suspended for a whole season. Like, I look up to most of these players that are nearly almost my same age, or they are my same age. Complaining like little kids. The way Colin Kaepernick is kneeling, used to kneel for the national anthem. The national anthem ain't for the police. It's for our military. And now, by him doing that, he is kind of disrespecting the flag. Whether you see it or not like that, I see it that way. Also, the last thing that I want to leave you guys with, if you have any questions, you can ask me below in the comment section. Feel free to answer some questions. I need some more ideas for videos. But, furthermore, I really want Antonio Brown to stay with the team, not leave. Could complain like a little baby. And Bell too. When you think you're too good for your own shit, I don't know what you want to do. Go ahead and leave town, Brown. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But fine, you're going to be like that, go ahead and be like that. Like, no one wants a little bitch for a player that thinks he's too good. No. Just because he had one bad year. You kept dropping passes, dude. Cut your shit out. Be the Steeler you want to be. And call back your request for a trade to the 49ers, man. Shit. That's one of the shittiest teams you could play for. No shame. Just because the quarterback makes up for other part of the teams. But whatever. I'm done. You were one of my favorite players. But my all-time favorite is Troy Polamalu because he played until he couldn't play anymore. Whether or not it was true that they wanted to release him because he wasn't playing well anymore, that makes sense. But, you know, that's enough for this video. There will be more videos. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.